So today I wanted to transform this coffee table that I got off Facebook Marketplace for our front room. So I went and picked it up. It was about a 10-minute drive and it only cost me 40 quid. So I thought that was pretty good going for this coffee table. It is solid oak as well, so it's pretty heavy. But yeah, I basically decided I was going to sand it all down, so you can see me doing that here. And then the aim was to varnish it so that it looked more similar in colour to the colour of the wooden floors that you can see below it, just so it kind of matched a little bit better with the room. So we did have some of the varnish that the lady that lived here before left behind, and it did say on it that it was the varnish that was used on the floors. So I was adamant that was all going to be fine, but you can see here when I start putting the varnish on, it just looks a bit weird. I don't know if it's just me, but it looks like matte paint. So I tried to sort of brush it in more and more. I was panicking here, guys, I'm not going to lie. Once I brushed it in a little bit more, it did look a bit better, you can see here. So then I decided to go in with a bit more of it. But I'm not going to lie, I just wasn't feeling it. I put more on. I felt like it just wasn't matching. It wasn't right. So I got the sif out and I've rubbed it all off. So not really quite the transformation I was looking for, but I felt like it looked better here as it was when we started than it did with that varnish on anyway. And then I just thought, you know what's the best way that I can jazz this table up right now? Decorations. Let's go for some decorations. So I had to play around with some different decorations. It was actually my birthday recently, so thankfully I have quite a few flowers that I can kind of swap in and out and have a look which looks best. I settled with this in the end just because I felt like it was quite neutral and nice. Then I noticed that dying flower at the front, so I just corrected that. And then this is what it looks like. And to be honest, I feel like it looks better like this than it did with that varnish on anyway. So I might just leave it as it is, or I might try and get a better varnish. But I think for now, for 40 quid from Facebook Marketplace, it's not bad.